Welcome back, guys. Bit of a deep breath there, wasn't there? You see these videos where people do that, you know. I've seen a couple where, you know, it's sort of, and you're in. It's sort of in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you get, you know, the news reporters, you know, where they get that. Oh, we're on live. Oh, hello, welcome back. I'm just messing around. Let's just try and get that a bit straight. I don't know what's happening here. I've gone a bit lopsidadical. I've been watching the football, guys. Sorry about that. Let's try and make it as real as we can, eh? Ah, something else I haven't got. 2 seconds. I'll just pause it a minute and I'll be back. That's better. I'm just experimenting with different lights. I don't know, that camera angle's a bit low, guys, today. I don't know, I'm just not set up right today. It's one of them sort of last minute things. I hope we all had a good Christmas, New Year. Obviously we've been doing these, I've done a couple of beer reviews over that time. Just trying to get back to normal now. Still got my Christmas decks up. They are coming down this weekend. 5th of January. You know, years ago everyone had the 12 nights of Christmas. You know, you waited till like, we actually had proper seasons. And we didn't put our Christmas decks up until it was Christmas, you know, or we had firework night. You know, you used to get to firework night as a kid. And once you got to firework night, you knew Christmas was coming. You had Halloween. And there was a bit of space in between. In the shops weren't so commercialised, and you had that bit of gap. But then it sort of, over the years, disappeared. We lost that magic, you know, and you got to know, you know, Babbling beer reviews, you got to firework night. And once you got to firework night, you knew Christmas was knocking on the door as a kid. It was coming. It was going to be there. But now it's rammed down your throat most of the year, isn't it? You know, once you get to summertime, you start to see things appear for Christmas. Even on the television, the films for Christmas appear. And it just spoils the whole thing, doesn't it? And before you know it, all that build up and then bang, it's all done. It's finished with. It's back, you know, we're now at the 5th of January. So Christmas decks are coming down this weekend, being, you know, it's the 5th day of January. And you know, the 12th night of Christmas. This light is starting to flicker. I think it's because I haven't charged it. I've got it for Christmas. I've used it and it hasn't been charged. So now it's flickering at me. So you might see a bit of flicker on the screen there. Gonna have to definitely think about charging that up, and yeah, it might go off, guys. So if the light just changes because the light's gone off, I need to charge it up. Waffling and babbling. Anyway, I hope the new year started off really well. You're back to work and whatever you're doing. I hope the week's gone well. We're now back at the first weekend in January, so happy weekend. Here we go. I'm still drinking a Bad Santa on tap. I had a load of Jingle Ale which I got through. Got the Bad Santa on. I had a few pints of that, and I've still got this week's drinking of Bad Santa to do. So last night in the pub with the decorations and the tree, so it's going down over the weekend. So Friday night, last night of Christmas, I suppose, for me, for this year. This year, as again, we're this year into this year. Last year's in this year. I'm enjoying that last year's Christmas this year. Babbling beer reviews, guys, you wouldn't get anywhere else. But winter time, dark beers. We are looking at dark beers as well, being winter. Just a quick one as well. I mentioned in the last video, with Leather Bridges Brewery. If you want to get some beers from Leather Bridges Brewery till the end of January, if you look on their website, go on Facebook or on their website, on Facebook they posted Leather Bridges. If you put the code in on there, I don't know what it was. I think it might be January. Actually, let me just get it on my phone, guys, because it's 10% off. I said to you, if you don't every so often, they'll do a 10% discount. They've offered one. Yeah, so if you put in new -year 10, you'll get 10% off to the end of January. To the end of January, guys. So if you get some beer now across their whole range, put in new year. I don't know if you can see that. -10, new dash year, Babbling Beers, new -year 10, you will get 10% off Leather Bridges beer. So, as I said before in the last video, even if it just cost covers your delivery cost, it's worth saving that 10%. So I'm going to look to get some more beer from there once this is finished. There's another dark one. There's a couple of dark ones I've been looking at, but one on there I'm looking at the minute. Hopefully I can get some of that, and maybe in the not so distant future we'll have that on the pump and do a beer review on that one as well. So worth doing in a minute. And then, as I say, I am due a Devon dumpling from my old faithful, my favourite Bays Brewery, so I'll have to get that in somewhere. I have done a review on that if you check back. But this video, I'm going summertime. I had this beer in the fridge actually for a little while. It's at the back of the fridge. And I checked the date on it. I thought I must get it drunk. It expires in February, so I've got a little bit of time. But it's been in there for several weeks, and I thought, you know, I'll save it. And I thought, what should I do this week? What beer should I do? Should I get another dark one? I thought, no, drink that. Let's get it out of the way. It's a new year. It's nice that we're moving forward, and you know, another 2 months we're back in summer or the springtime. So lighter evenings I look forward to. But this one is the from the Hop Foundry. I've had a quick look on the website, guys, and I can't see much about these. I mean, it might just be why I'm looking. I've had a couple of beers, and maybe I'm not looking deep enough. But the Hop Foundry, they're called, and they do beers for Aldi. And you guys, if you've been in Aldi's out there, you may have seen this beer in there. It's a pale ale. It's watermelon pale ale. It's a 4.5%. I think I paid, I don't know, was it £1.50 or £2 a can? Between £1.50 and £2. It's been in the fridge for so long now. I don't know. From the Hop Foundry, obviously brewed and made for Aldi's supermarkets. It says, this beer is summer in a can. An infusion of pressed watermelons combined with strawberry and pineapple aroma creates this truly thirst quenching craft beer. Well, obviously in the summer that's going to be lovely. It sounds lovely and refreshing for a hot summer's day. Not so much in the early part of January where it's freezing cold this weekend, but hey, I want to get rid of it from the fridge. So yeah, doesn't give you much else in it. Beer brewed with wheat and watermelon juice. Well, that neon one was a wheat beer, so Neon Dreams from Brewdog. And I said you've got a few to work through in that Brewdog box. But I'd like to get a few more darker beers before the winter ends, so we'll see. But I also use up these old ones I've got in the fridge still as well. Yeah, I couldn't find much on them. There's probably a lot more on that brewery. I mean, I like to waffle and babble about breweries and the history. Sounds like quite a new brewery to me. And looking at their website, the little cans and that, it's all this modern stuff, you know. It is a 440ml can, so it's a full size can rather than the 330. So a bit more for your buck. I don't know if Aldi still do this. I presume they do, or still the Hop Foundry seems to be producing beers for Aldi. As I said, I like traditional ales. So for me, these sort of beers are very gimmicky, you know what I mean? And you know, they're nice on a summer's day, something new, aimed at the new generation of ale drinkers and younger drinkers. That's just my opinion. Just get a quick smell of that. It's been in the fridge for a little while, so it's very cold, but I don't really want to say what I think that smells like. Yeah, that there's definitely a fruit in it, but it doesn't. God. I shouldn't really say what I think that smells like. Oh, it doesn't taste like that, because that made me feel sick if it does. It might be that it's been in the fridge for a couple of months now, you know. It does smell like watermelon, that's for sure. It's definitely some sort of fruit, but you know, it actually got a bit of an ammonia smell to it. Does that sound a bit strange? I won't say what animal. It's not a dog, let's put it that way. Let's pour it out the pour, guys. Let's just have a quick look at it and see. It's going to be a pale ale, so it's going to be light colour. Sounds fizzy. Very white head. Actually looks quite clear. So, watermelon, 4.5% pale ale from the Hop Foundry. Oh yeah. Do you know? Hints of pineapple in there, which it says. I can get that smell. Not getting a strawberry smell. I'm getting a pineapple, but that might be what's making me think of the pneumonia smell. Don't sound good, that, does it? It says it's truly thirst quenching. It's an infusion of watermelons, come on with strawberry pineapple aroma. This creates this truly thirst quenching craft beer. Oh, it's slightly hazy. It's cold, but it's not clear beer. It's again almost like these modern IPAs, isn't it? It's you can see, guys, hazy. Head's dissipated already. Look. Can be. I should stick with my ale pump, I think. So it smells like pneumonia, doesn't I? Pneumonia? Not pneumonia. Ammonia. Babbling beer reviews. Sound as thick as I. Yeah. Kind of don't look great either, does it? It is. Yeah. Looks a bit like piss in a glass, doesn't it? Murky looking piss. I mean, sorry, forgive my language, but it smells a bit like piss and kind of looks like piss. It's terrible, isn't it? It's golden in colour. Golden ale. Hazy golden ale. Let's have it taste better than it looks. Cheers.
Power off.
Happy New Year, guys. That's just for you. You know, that we hadn't heard that for a little while. I've been avoiding that for a while, but there you go. Happy New Year. Welcome to the King and Dragon Babbling Beer Reviews. That is funny. Because it does taste very watermelony. Melony? Tastes nothing like it smells to me. Smells a bit funky, but taste of watermelon. No head. The head's almost gone on it. Murky beer. There's a fizz. Probably can't see that in there. Proper hazy. All the head's almost gone now. Look at that. Ugh. It's like serving an ale without the sparkler on. Looks flat. I know if my missus in this video, see, she'd make it quite comedic. She'd want to be trying to stuff watermelons in the glass. Oh, in there. Yeah, definitely tastes watermelony. Not strong. It's not a strong watermelon. I'm not getting no beer from it as such at all. I mean, obviously they're light colour malts. There's no caramelised flavour that I'm getting from it. I'm just literally getting a fizzy watermelon flavour. If I was to drink that in the summer in the garden, I think someone's giving me a watermelon, like a Bacardi Breezer, you know, that sort of fruit. You know, you just drink it, or, you know, it doesn't taste like a beer. You don't taste it and think, that's a nice beer. If I'm poured that into a glass and just said to me, here you go, have that, I wouldn't sit and think I'm drinking a beer. I wouldn't think that's a pale ale. I'd say, what's that? Oh, it's a watermelon drink, mate. Yeah. What's in it? You know, yeah, it's an unusual thing. Gimmicky. Yeah. Very medium. Fuzzy, you know, fuzzy. Gassy. Babbly beer reviews. Just trying to, you know, waffing. Shall I take from it anything else? Very slight hints of pineapple, very slight. Can't taste any strawberry in there at all. Might be me. But watermelon, yeah. Think of watermelon very diluted with, you know, like a soda stream. You know, like a soda, like the gas and the fizziness. Like if you had sparkly water with a gas in it, and then drop some watermelon flavouring into that, and a little hint of pineapple. That's what you're gonna get. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. It's not, you know, not saying it's what everyone's gonna get from it, but. Yeah, they say you drink, you know, they put it down and pick up again. Should you drink lots of bit, you know, to get the real flavour? Honestly, if you drunk that, you ain't got to drink much to get any idea what that's about. If you're a real ale drinker, I'd say that I'm talking about old school real ale drinker. You know, it's with so much of this sort of stuff on the market now. I mean, that banana one I did. If you look back at the banana review I did, banana bread beer, that tasted of banana. Had a bit of maltiness to it, a graininess to it. I suppose I had that. Well, I had trouble finding the sort of banana bread flavour. I always put the bread to the graininess of it, but this, it could be where it's sitting, guys. It could be the fact I've had it in the fridge for several months. I don't know, but would I buy it again? Definitely not. Would I try hop brewery stuff? The hop foundry, sorry. Yes, I'd definitely want to try a few more different beers of theirs. Oh dear. Not going to be a good recommendation for me, this one, guys. 4 out of 10. Only, you know, sort of playing on the word of things, of watermelon, and the fact that if I was in a hot summer's day and I was thirsty and I needed a drink quick, instead of water, I'd rather drink that. I want water. I wouldn't mind that over a water. Might be better from a pump. Might be better if it's not been in the fridge for a couple of months. I don't know, but for me, yeah, not one I'd buy again. So, yeah, there you go. Have you had it? What do you think to it? I mean, I know Dave ain't going to like it out there, ain't Dave? It's not one for you, mate. I mean, if you want a refreshing sort of fruity drink with fizz in it, it'd be very dangerous because you wouldn't even think you're drinking a beer. It's a bit like drinking a J2O or something with a bit of flavouring, a watermelon flavour. And not a strong watermelon flavour. So, if you like that sort of drink, you know, you want to sink a few of them in a garden party and get a bit, you know, you get there, it's 4.5%, so you're going to, a few of them down, yeah, you know, and you're going to drink a few of them because that's what, you know, it's that sort of, it's got that thing about it. You put a few of them away without even knowing you're doing it. You might like it. Do you like it? What do you think? We're all each to our own, you know, not to say, as I say, I wouldn't mind trying a few more different flavour beers. I have to look at their website more in depth. See if they've got anything more to my sort of liking, but yeah, brewed in partnership with Seven Brothers, the hop foundry. Apparently they're part of this Seven Brothers. So if you look up Seven Brothers, they've even got a 7 on the can. You might get a bit more from it. But there you go, guys. So welcome to 2024. Yeah, not for me, I'm afraid. Put in the comments what you think. Anyway. Enough babbling, waffling. So hopefully when I next see you, I should have all this down and, excuse me, back to something more traditional on the pump. As I don't know. Probably will be another Leather Bridges one because, as I say, they're offering that 10%. Get on their website, leatherbridges.co.uk, check them out and see, you know, how to run their beers. As I said before, it's bottles, polypins. You can get a 3 litre bag, a 5 litre, 3 litre, 10 litre, and a 20 litre. The 3 litres are little testers, about 15 quid. Probably need £20 with your postage, depending on where you are. But you get 5 pints in that. well worth if you wanted to try something out and test it. As I said, what would you get? You know, what would you pay for 5 pints in the pub? 20 quid. You know, and their beers are nice, so well worth looking. And if you like it, you might think to yourself, yeah, I like that. Get yourself a box in, a bigger box, or buy some bottles. Or they do little cans, so you can check out that. And yeah, well worth 10%. All helps, makes a big difference, especially in January when we're all skint. So yeah, I'll see you back here soon. Hopefully with the next one. So hopefully it'll be another one from them. And we'll have a look, see what we've got. So look after yourselves. Have a good week. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. I wish the weekend away, do we? And I'll see you back here soon, guys, for another one. Thanks for tuning in. Take it easy. See you soon.